It takes more than seed, than vision, than research, than human beings committed and to work in the ground in communities. It also takes implementation partners to make this happen. And our next and final message of support comes from the Green Development Fund, who truly understand that sustained upliftment in communities is only possible through people and planet partnership. I'd like to welcome Talipani Chitwa Mulomoni onto the podium.
Maybe I should start by asking a question. Can we end climate change? Maybe let me come with the second one. Should we strive to completely stop climate change? So I would say no. I'd say no to all these questions because climate change is a natural process. But the concern is the speed at which it's happening. So let me repeat that so that we get this. I'm saying climate change is a natural process. But where we are sitting now, our concern should be the speed at which it's happening. And that's where we come in as human beings. Because what we are doing every single day is adding or increasing the speed at which climate change is happening. And as the Green Development Foundation, we are very much pleased to be here today with the Nelson Mandela Foundation, which is the giant organization in the entire world, coming forward to say we want to pass the message. We want to be the voice to educate and raise awareness to the communities. Gashwell and the team, we really thank you. I remember when the Green Development Foundation joined with Nelson Mandela, I think it was last year. What we do every day as an organization is environmental programs, food security programs. And we realize that on our own as the organization, we do not have the voice. We are not strong. People don't know us. But if you get the Nelson Mandela Foundation, which is well respected all over the world, to have the voice around the scarcity of issues of water, the issues of land degradation, the issues of trees, the issues of climate change, food security, you'll have done most important part. Because when the Nelson Mandela speak, when the foundation speaks, it gets people to act. It gets everyone to come on board. And that's why I feel like this day today, for us as the Green Development Foundation, it's more than just an achievement, because the role that this briefing is going to play in terms of educating and pushing other people to come and participate in the space doesn't need the Nelson Mandela Foundation to go plant any tree. What the Nelson Mandela Foundation has done today, according to me, it's sufficient because of their voice. But if they keep doing this, keep mobilizing different structures, keep bringing all the partners, the Old Mutual Foundation, the universities, GDF, UN, if the Nelson Mandela can use the power that they have to bring everyone together in the same room, like they've done today, they would have played their part. We are extremely excited to be a partner, and we are looking forward to continue to support. Ours, if you can look at me, I'm wearing my boots. Boots on the ground. That's what we do. Our role is to go to the ground and ensure that whatever speech, whatever nice English Bishop was saying, me and Gashwell and him, we don't do nice English because we're not good at it. What we're good at is boots on the ground. And we are committed to continue to support the Nelson Mandela Foundation work when it comes to the implementation. Gashwell asked a very critical question to say, is it possible to plant 1 million trees in a year? We tried that last year with them. Good thing is, when we go to the ground, you'll see some trees here. The director indicated that there were trees that were planted last year. You will see them. We planted them. At least you can see, even if there are 5. So we've planted trees last year. But the point I'm raising is, we are still having a very huge challenge ahead of us. GDF here in Gauteng have committed to plant 1 million trees. You'll remember in 2020 when the president of the country was giving his State of Nation address, he committed South Africa to plant 10 million trees. So GDF came on board to say, as part of the response to the 10 million trees of the president, they will plant 1 million trees. Nelson Mandela Foundation said, we want to plant 1 million trees as part of that commitment that was done by the president. Because when the president speaks, he is speaking on behalf of all of us. So the Nelson Mandela Foundation came on board and committed to plant 1 million trees. So I'm saying, colleagues, it will take all of us to do our part. And we are not strong in the same things. Those who are strong with funds like Old Mutual Fikile, bring them. Those partners who have got resources, who have got people, let those people be on the ground. Those who are good with research like the university, bring that to the party so that all of us can contribute with what we're strong at. I wish to close by wishing the Nelson Mandela Foundation well in this year. I understand the focus is tree planting, community garden, and home-based gardens. This can't be a speech. We must see this thing getting to the ground. We must go next year and point some households that started to have these gardens from this discussion. Because there's a need for us to rescue our communities. When you go to communities, you realize that majority of us here, if there's someone in this building who ate food this morning that doesn't have a little bit of GMO, please raise your hand. Okay, we only have one in the house. But the point I'm driving is, it's important to advise community members at the house, at rural communities, to plant their own food so that they can have food that is nutritional, very strong with nutrition. Because most of the food we are eating, colleagues, it's modified. And it's something that I can take it up outside this building. But I'm saying we need to encourage communities to eat food that is nutritional. And if we are able to do that through this program and encourage people to plant their own food at home, we would have done our part. I wish you all the best, and I wish the Nelson Mandela best. Thank you.
Dolipani, COO of GDF, I think it was befitting that your message of support was the last, because you highlighted the work of the Nelson Mandela Foundation, which is we dialogue, we are the voice, and then we demonstrate through our programs, and we cannot do that without implementation partners such as the GDF. Thank you very much. I know I did say I will avail time for